Okay. Today we will see fundamentals required for moment distribution method. Moment distribution method fundamentals. Okay. Actually, this method is to analyze statically indeterminate structures, right? Indeterminate structures. Okay. Actually, it is very simple method, but we need to understand some fundamentals. Already we have discussed about property cantilevers. So there is a link between this property cantilever and moment distribution method. Suppose if you take a property cantilever like this, and if you apply a moment M, so how much moment will develop at a fixed end, we will see. So how to find moment at fixed end? So we need to release the prop, then it looks like this, M, L, EI. So it gives some downward deflection like this. Already we have discussed about this delta L. The curvature diagram is like this. M by EI constant throughout. So this is L. So delta L equal to, see, area of that L into M by EI into L by 2, that equal to ML square by 2 EI, and then if you apply this property action R separately, then it will deform like this, upward direction. This is delta R. This we know already, it is standard formula, RL cube by 3EI. So we know delta L equal to delta R ML square by 2EI is equal to RL cube by 3EI. Therefore, R equal to 3 by 2 M by L. That means here reaction is, in upward reaction is here 3 by 2 M by L. Obviously, here downward reaction will be 3 by 2 M by L, because there are no other loads. That's why 3 by 2 M by L. Now, if you see in this total system, total clockwise moment is M here. Now, anti-clockwise moment is M by 3 by 2 into M by L into L. That is 1.5 M. So anti-clockwise 1.5 M is there, clockwise M is there. Then for balancing, here we need to put M by 2 moment. So fixed moment is here for property cantilever M by 2. So from this example, we can understand that if you apply M couple here, if you apply here, 50% of that will go to other end. That is called actually carry over moment. That moment is called a carry over moment. So this is carry over. Carry over moment. One more thing, if you apply a clockwise couple M, same direction moment only will develop at a far end of fixed end. Okay, carry over moment in same direction. One more thing, this how many times I mean, the m by 2 is
సార్ మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి చెప్పరా అది
ఏదమ్మా
m/2 సార్
m by 2 ఎలా వచ్చింది అనేది మళ్ళీ కావాలి నీకు. ఓకే, సో హియర్ ఓకే అమ్మా, ఓకే అమ్మా. See here 3 by 2 m by l is there, upward, downward 3 by 2 m by l is there. The distance is here l. So what is the total clockwise couple means 3 by 2 m by l into l, which is equal to 1.5 m. So clockwise couple is 1.5 m. Sorry, what is this? Sorry, it is anti-clockwise couple. Sorry. Downward here, upward here. So this anti-clockwise couple is 1.5 m. What else is there on the structure? Clockwise. I mean, clockwise m is there here. Anti-clockwise is 1.5 m. So total moments must be 0 on the structure. That means we need to adjust at a fixed end here m by 2 clockwise to get 1.5 m anti-clockwise. See, anti-clockwise already is 1.5 m is there. Here already m is there. Then how much we need to apply here to balance all moments? Balancing all moments means algebraic sum of all moments on the structure must be 0 for stability or for equilibrium condition. Okay, for equilibrium condition, sum of the algebraic sum of the moments must be 0. That means here, if you apply m by 2 here, m by 2 plus m, these are clockwise moments. So m plus m by 2, 1.5 m. So anti-clockwise also 1.5 m. Now it will get balanced. Okay, clear kadamma?
అర్థమైంది సార్.
అర్థమైంది కదమ్మా, క్లియర్ కదా? Okay, next. So now here we understood, if you apply clockwise couple m by 2 movement will develop at far end. This is very important thing for moment distribution method. One more thing we need to understand, that is, suppose a simply supported beam is there like this. If you apply a couple here m like this, what happens? How much theta will develop here? This is the deformation curve or elastic curve. So what is the theta here? What is the relation between m and theta? Relation between m and theta. So for a applied moment m, how much slope will develop at a same end? We will see that relation. So for this, we can go for which method? Unit load method is suitable. Okay, moment also will apply in the same direction. If you apply m like in this direction, how much moment will how much theta will develop there? Okay, that we will see. So for that, apply a unit moment here, then reactions. Okay, anti-clockwise m means clockwise m by l. Here also anti-clockwise means clockwise 1 by l. So taking this one here, x distance like this. So theta equal to now integral 0 to l. Capital M is m by l into x by I. Small m is 1 by L into x dx, which is equal to, here L gets cancelled, m by ei is constant, comes out, x square is there, integration is x cube by 3, that means L cube by 3. So theta equal to ml cube by 3 ei. That means from this we can easily understood that m by theta equal to 3 ei by one second.
LL cancel.
LL not cancelling, right? Yeah.
L cancel కాదు కదా సార్.
Yeah. LL get multiply there. Yeah. So 1 by L square, that is. That means here ml by 3ei. Okay. Theta equal to ml by 3ei, or m by theta equal to 3ei by L. So what is m by theta? Suppose m by theta is defined as stiffness K. That means the moment required to cause unit rotation. So stiffness is, it is very important for moment distribution method. Stiffness is nothing but here rotation, actually rotation stiffness. Rotational stiffness is nothing but moment required to cause unit rotation. That is nothing but here 3a by L. That means if theta is 1, then K is nothing but m. What is K? Stiffness. There is nothing but moment required to cause unit rotation. If theta is 1, the K is exactly equal to m, which is equal to 3a by L. Okay. So for this is true for far end is fixed. See, this is near end. This is near end. This end is far end. So far end, no moment is developing here because it is a simple support. No moment will develop at far end. If you apply m moment, theta will develop rotation. The relation between m and theta is m by theta equal to 3a by L. That means stiffness is nothing but 3a by L. That means if you want to rotate the beam by 1 unit, you need to apply a moment of 3a by L. That means pictorially I will show here. You need to understand carefully this one. So the rotation theta 1 unit, if you want to apply, I mean if you want to rotate, the moment required equal to here 3ei by L. 3ei by L moment we need to apply to rotate the beam by 1 unit. Okay, that is called a stiffness. So far end is hinged, then this is the case. If far end is fixed, like previous case, see here in this case already we have derived this one, m by 2 moment will develop at far end. Then what is the stiffness for this beam? We will see. Okay. That means for this beam, if you apply, suppose anti-clockwise moment m, if you apply, then deflection curve will be like this, and here theta is the angle. Already we know here moment will be, here carryover moment already we have discussed, m by 2 we have derived, actually carryover moment will be there. And what is the relation between m and theta here? Relation between m and theta. We know reactions also. Reactions are Anti-clockwise means clockwise here, because anti-clockwise m by 2, 1.5 m. That means 1.5 m by L. This is L span. So EI is flexural rigidity. 3 by 2 or 1.5 m by L, 1.5 m by L. These are the reactions. Now we need to find theta. Finding theta is very simple. How? Moment area theorem 1. That means bending moment diagram, if you can draw, you can easily estimate this theta. That is, bending moment diagram is like this. Draw shear force diagram. 1.5 m by L. This is SFD. SFD, that is 1.5 m by L. Then bending moment diagram is like this. Here anti-clockwise m by 2 is there. Anti-clockwise means negative. Left anti-clockwise means negative m by 2 is there. Right side how much is there? Clockwise m is there. That is positive. Positive. Right side anti-clockwise is positive. Left side anti-clockwise is negative. So shear force is constant. That means slope is constant for bending moment diagram. That means constant straight line we need to draw like this. Okay. So this is the BMD. Negative, positive. So we need to understand everything. Okay. Then only you can learn some structural analysis. Okay. So how to draw bending moment diagram, how to draw curvature diagram are very important. Okay. Now curvature diagram we'll see. Positive, negative. Curvature diagram is m by EI, m by 2EI. This is curvature diagram. Of course, from similar triangles, this length will be L by 3 and this length will be L by 2. Sorry, 2L by 3. Why? See, this is left side moment is m by 2 EI. Right side moment, I mean curvature is, this one is m by EI. So right side is double of left side. That's why the left side distance and right side distance, if you compare, this will be, right side distance will be double of this left side distance. That's why this is L by 3 and 2L by 3. This we can understood very easily from similar triangles. Okay. So అర్థమైంది కదా క్లియర్ గా అందరికి బెండింగ్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఎలా వచ్చింది, కర్వేచర్ డయాగ్రామ్ ఎలా వచ్చింది, అందరికి అర్థమైందా?
అర్థమైంది సార్.
ఎక్కడైనా క్లారిటీ కావాలంటే అడగండి, మొహమాట పడకండి. మీరు ఇది సిమిలర్ ట్రయాంగిల్ అంటే ఏం లేదు, ఇక్కడ m by 2 ఉంది, అక్కడ m ఉంది కదా. సో ఆటోమేటిక్ గా ఇది L by 3, ఇది 2L by 3 అవుతుంది అనమాట. డబుల్ ఉండాలి కాబట్టి, మొత్తం టోటల్ L కాబట్టి. ఓకే. నౌ హౌ టు ఫైండ్ theta? We know the slope difference between any 2 points is equal to area of curvature diagram between those 2 points. You know, at A, at B, 2 points if you take, at A anyway slope is 0. For fixed end, slope is always 0. Theta B we need to find theta at B. So the theta equal to area of this curvature diagram, that is positive area half into 2L by 3 into m by EI, and negative area minus half into L by 3 into m by 2EI. Okay, which is equal to ml by 3EI minus ml by 12, right? 12EI, which is equal to 12 is LCM. 4 minus 1, 3, 3 by 12. 3 by 12 means 1 by 4. That is ml by 4 EI. That is theta. So theta equal to ml by 4 EI. That means m by theta equal to 4 EI by L. See, more stiffness. Far end is fixed means here this is near end. This is far end. So stiffness here, stiffness, rotation stiffness is more compared to previous case. Okay, if you see in previous case, m by theta was 3a by L. Far end is hinged means stiffness is less, 3a by L. If far end is fixed means stiffness is more, 4a by L. That means to cause unit rotation for this beam, if it is like this, suppose here theta, if you want to rotate by 1 radian, okay, then required couple m is 4a by L. If you apply 4a by L moment, then you will get 1 unit rotation. So we are learning the relation between rotation and external couple, I mean moment. If you apply so much of moment, how much rotation will take place, that we are understanding clearly, very clearly. This is the very key point for moment distribution method. Okay, these two things are very, very, very important. For far end is hinged means, stiffness is 3a by L, and if you apply moment m here, far end, as it is a simply supported, no moment will carry to the far end. But whereas in far end fixed case, if you apply moment m, stiffness is 4a by L. Along with that, you can observe one thing, that is far end is also developing some moment, 50% of that, m by 2. So these two things are very important here. If far end is fixed means carryover also will be there, and stiffness also more, 4a by L. Clear andarki? Kiran, Nitish?
Clear, sir.
ఓకే ఓకే, ఇది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. మీరు ఇది కనుక కరెక్ట్గా అర్థం చేసుకుంటే మీరు స్ట్రక్చర్స్ ని చాలా 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 ఈజీగా ఫీల్ అవ్వచ్చు అనమాట. మన గేట్ ఎగ్జామ్ లోనే కాదు, మన సివిల్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ లోనే ద సింప్లెస్ట్ థింగ్ ఏంటి అంటే స్ట్రక్చర్ అనాలిసిస్ అండ్ ఈ మూమెంట్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ మెథడ్ అనమాట. ఇది కనుక కరెక్ట్ గా అర్థం చేసుకుంటే మీరు స్ట్రక్చర్స్ తో ఆడుకోవచ్చు అనమాట. ఓకే, సో మనకు చాలా సబ్జెక్ట్ చాలా మంది నేర్చుకునే విధానంలో నేర్చుకోకపోవడం వల్ల ఇబ్బంది పడుతూ ఉంటారనమాట. ఇది చాలా ఈజీగా అర్థమవుతుంది మీకు. మనకు ఫండమెంటల్స్ నేర్చుకున్నాం. మనం ఏం ఫండమెంటల్స్ నేర్చుకున్నాము? థీటా ఎలా కనుక్కోవాలో నేర్చుకున్నాం అనమాట. బెండింగ్ మూమెంట్స్ ఏంటో నేర్చుకున్నాం. సో బెండింగ్ మూమెంట్స్ థీటా ఎలా కనుక్కోవాలో తెలిస్తే మీకు స్టిఫ్నెస్ అర్థమైపోయింది. ఇక్కడ స్టిఫ్నెస్ అర్థమైపోతే మూమెంట్ డిస్ట్రిబ్యూషన్ మెథడ్ అనేది చాలా సిల్లీగా, సింపుల్ గా ఉంటుంది అనమాట. ఎలాంటి స్ట్రక్చర్ అయినా మీరు అలా 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 ఆడుతూ పాడుతూ అనలైజ్ చేయొచ్చు అనమాట. నెక్స్ట్ విల్ సీ వన్ మోర్ కేస్ ఇస్ దేర్. దట్ ఈస్ సపోజ్ if you have a case like this, L span EI, you know what kind of support it is? It is a guided roller support. Do you know how it will deform? Deformation of this one, so it is like this. Deformation is it won't allow any slope here. Slope is obviously 0 because of fixity. Still slope is 0 and it deforms like this. Okay, now what is the angle here? Theta. Rotation for application of m moment. For application of m moment, what is theta? So relation between m and theta. Relation between m and theta is what for this case? Okay, here can you get any reaction here or here? See, it is freely displacing in vertical direction. Obviously reaction is 0 here. It cannot develop any reaction here because it is a guided roller. It displaces in vertical direction. There is no restriction for vertical displacement. You try to understand this. Whenever there is a restriction in displacement, then only reaction will develop. Whenever there is a restriction in displacement, then only reaction will develop. here restriction is released. That means vertically it can displace very easily. I mean, roller is there. That's why no reaction can develop here. And sigma v equal to 0. Sigma v means some of the vertical reactions must be 0. As there are no other point loads on the structure, this right side reaction also will be 0. Then how to balance this M reaction? M moment here. So M moment will exactly balanced by counterclockwise. So I mean counter of that. That is anti-clockwise means this will be clockwise of M same moment. Okay. That means if you apply M moment here, same magnitude moment will develop in opposite direction at far end. So this is near end. This is far end. So carryover factor is now. So carryover moment is how much? Carryover moment is minus M. For M moment, carryover moment is minus M. Carryover factor is how much? Carryover factor minus 1 times. So in previous case here, see carryover moment is M by 2. That means carryover factor here. How much carryover factor here? 1 by 2. But here now, present case, carryover factor is minus 1. Okay. Now how to find theta we will see. So theta finding. We can draw bending moment diagram like this. See, clockwise M means positive. Here anti-clockwise M means positive. So constant moment like this M by EI. This is the curvature diagram. This side also same M by EI. Okay. Now how to find theta? Theta equal to area of curvature diagram between, see at fixed end, see here guided roller slope is 0, here slope is theta a 0, this is a means theta a 0 here also. Okay, that means theta equal to now area of curvature diagram between these a and b points. So area is now M by EI M by EI into L. That means M by theta equal to how much? EA by L. So K stiffness is EA by L. So it is having least stiffness. So we have seen three things. Far end is fixed 4A by L. Far end is hinged 3A by L. Far end is guided roller A by L. So like this, these three things are very important for moment distribution method. So for this case, far end is hinged means if you apply M theta means here M by theta equal to 3A by L. If it is fixed one, if you apply M here, theta M by theta equal to 4A by L. For guided roller case, it deforms like this. Theta, if you apply M by theta equal to EA by L. సో ఇక్కడ వరకు మీకు ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి, చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఇది.